How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming out. Everybody enjoy their Valentine's Day yesterday? Yeah. Me neither. I spend a lot of time playing solitaire alone in my mother's basement, so I didn't enjoy it. That's me. Let me just start off, tell you a little bit about myself. I have two little brothers. They're like toddler aged, so they can be kind of rough together when they're like playing. They can be kind of mean to each other, but I guess that's normal for kids, you know. Whenever kids get together to play like a backyard sport, like football or basketball or whatever, and there's an uneven number of kids for the teams, the one kid there that's not really athletically inclined, never really played sports, not very good, he always gets this thrown at him. Hey man, you can be ref. Yeah, we'll have even teams, you can be referee. You know right there, he just dies a little inside. His adolescent heart shrinks just an inch. No one wants to be ref. So I played a lot of ref when I was a kid, because I'm rather large. I'm not a one-size-fits-all kind of guy. I'm lazy. You know what I hate as a lazy person? I hate when you're walking into a building or a restaurant or something and someone holds a door for you. And that's nice, but they hold the door when you haven't quite gotten there yet. You haven't gotten to get the door, so you have to do a little half jog halfway across the parking lot. Finally get there like, yeah, thanks for holding that door for me. Yeah, I just wanted to run a quick 10K before I went to the mall, so thanks for that. I need a cheeseburger. I do. I eat bad. I eat a lot of McDonald's. McDonald's, a few years ago, they started accepting credit cards, and they had a big campaign for this, and their slogan for the campaign wasn't something nice, like, now accepting credit cards. Their big slogan for this whole thing was, yeah, we take them. Seems kind of aggressive, you know? Excuse me, do you accept credit cards? Yeah, we take them. What? We're McDonald's. Top dogs. McDonald's started putting the nutritional facts on their food, and I was trying to read the number of calories in the fries, but I couldn't quite make it out from the grease stains seeping through the cardboard container. If I have to wipe away puddles of hot grease to get to the nutritional facts, I probably don't care too much about them. McDonald's is a proud sponsor of the Olympics, which I find to be interesting. Olympic athletes are the most highly trained, physically fit people on the entire planet. They've been eating McDonald's since they were 6 years old. McDonald's, proud sponsor of the Olympics. That's like Star Wars, proud sponsor of Pretty Girls. Or Joey Schuller, proud sponsor of haircuts. I ate some Dunkin' Donuts every now and then. I don't know if you guys remember the local Hanover Dunkin' Donuts. There was a store right next to it, and it went out of business recently, and I think I know why. It's because it had the dumbest name I've ever heard. The name of the store was Vacuum Cleaners Sewing Machines. Vacuum cleaner sewing. It's like someone said, hey, what should we name our store? Well, what do you sell? Vacuum cleaners, sewing machines. Stop right there, that's perfect. That rolls right off the tongue. That's not the name of a store, that's two things you sell. That's like naming a grocery store, milk bread. They gave me a stool for this. I'm not going to use it, but it looks really nice sitting there. I'm glad I appreciate that it's there. A strange fat man and a tree have something in common. They're both things that I wouldn't want to have in my house unless it's Christmas time. After Christmas comes New Year's. Every year, everyone makes a New Year's resolution, and I used to make a New Year's resolution, but I would usually give myself a goal that I couldn't get, and then I'd feel really down on myself and realize that I'm an empty shell of a person. It was all bad. So this year I've given myself a New Year's resolution that I could definitely keep. This year I've promised not to strangle any kangaroos with my bare hands. Because nobody wants that. It's working out. That joke is dumb. You know what makes me feel really stupid? Are you ever typing something on the computer and you spell a word wrong, it gives you the red squiggly? So you spell check it, and even spell check, it says like no suggestions. Even spell check's like, no idea what you're going for there, man. That word looks nothing like anything in the English language. That is awful. I wanted to do a NASCAR joke today, but the school said I couldn't do any jokes about race. Speaking of NASCAR, my stepdad and I, sometimes we deliver these newspapers, these magazines, but we deliver them to these backwoods, top of the mountain, unpopulated, terrifying towns. And we're, like, the people there have more NASCAR stickers on their pickup trucks than teeth in their mouth. Like, I walk around with my iPod and people start calling exorcists. Like, get that music wand out of here. It's the devil's work. So we're driving around one of these towns, and we come across a billboard on the side of the road. And the billboard is for a plastic surgeon, like for a plastic surgery clinic or whatever. And the billboard itself has a woman like smiling, like she's enjoying her day. And then below that, I guess, is their definition or reasoning for plastic surgery. But it's the most horrifying, miscued thing that I could fathom. Okay, so the billboard is for a plastic surgeon, and the words read, "It's like you, but better." Hey there, wrinkle face and big nose. Come on down to Uncle Pap's Plastic Surgery, because I think we all know your personality isn't making up for that lurid train wreck you call a face. Come let us slice up your head so people look at you again, because let's just face it, you're not good enough the way you are. I'm Joey Schuller, thanks for your time.